Okay. Just looking for people tracks. Oop, spider web. Alright, so I'm on an area, public land that I actually scouted during turkey season, and there was just a ton of tracks in here in this thicket where I'm at. It's right on the edge of a huge opening. It's hard to really tell what they're doing right here. These tracks are just scattered all through here. It's June right now. As you can see, this is kind of a oak flat through here, and the change in elevation is very subtle, but this is just a huge savanna, like it's thin pine woods. You can see a long way. I'm actually thinking about very soon come and do an observation sit right here. Only thing I'm concerned about is, as you can see right here, there's flagging, and I would say it is the logging crew that logged all this at one point in time, but the angle is coming from the neighborhood, so, and they're not marking off the boundary, because where I'm at is actually right now restricted, which is just restricted to hunting. You can walk through it, you just can't hunt right here. So I'll show you where that boundary line is, where you can start hunting, which it's kind of a bummer, but this is the boundary. There's orange on the trees right there, and it goes straight along this edge, and that's just all open. Definitely going to be a challenge trying to figure out how to hunt this, but I think I can do it. That boundary goes straight that way, and there's another boundary. It goes straight this way, and it's all, I hear a four-wheeler. They ain't coming over here. Hopefully not, at least. Anyway, what I was saying was, I got a feeling that they're cutting this corner right here. And where I'm standing, the boundary's about probably 60 yards behind me. So that leaves me a good buffer zone where if they cut this corner in this long field, is if they go around right there, they'll be in somebody's yard. So I think they're going to want to skirt around that person's yard. They're either going to go through the thick woods where we won't be able to see them, or they're going to cut this corner right here. If they cut the corner, if they cut it off, then I should be able to see where they're cutting it. And we'll set this bad boy out. Let's see. This is kind of a quick ordeal. I got to go back and cook, so I'm not gonna have too much time to really narrow down the search. But I'm gonna get it close enough, put this camera out. I'm gonna come back in about a week and check it out, see what's going on with it, and adjust accordingly. So behind me, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but there's children screaming and playing. I don't know, it sounds like they're jumping on a trampoline or something, but this is all private land. The public land is all open. If you go further out into the public land, it gets even more open than this. I know that's hard to believe, but this is all about chest high right here. I mean, there's plenty of cover for a deer, I would say. So it's a good like mix of terrain. right now I'm just trying to figure out if they are in fact cutting this corner right here. I kind of walking along this trail, see if I can find tracks coming across it. Our trail coming out of these thick woods. That's since the last rain for sure. Property line is right there. There's a fence right there. You know what I could do? I think just for time's sake, what I'm gonna do is kind of walk along this fence line in front of me and see if there's a break in the fence. That'll definitely narrow it down. If there's a break in the fence somewhere, then it's got to be where they're crossing, obviously. That's a pretty big gap in the wire. Right here, right here. Deer could easily get through there. Actually, what's this? That's a hare. This is, in fact, deer hair, so. I think I'm gonna put the camera right here. As you can see, it comes straight off of that private property, straight on the public. So it's not as discreet as I would like it to be, but the crossing is right there. Put the camera right here. The fire lane is right there. Guess I'll just throw some pine needles over the top of this thing or something, I don't know. But we'll try it out. Like I said, we'll leave it right here for about a week. Come back, see what's going on here. I will hopefully come back with more time to move it. And I'll try to walk down this fire lane some more and go see what's going on further that way. This is it, man. This is the first camera set of the year for public land for me, so pretty pumped up about it. I do have a trip planned for Missouri. It's gonna be a private land hunt. It's gonna be one of those DIY hunts where you just go out and they give you like 600, 700 acres of property and tell you to go crazy, do whatever you want, you know. So me, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, my good friend Jace, and my other good friend Zach, his brother, we're all gonna go out and see what we can do in Missouri late October. I'm ready for it, dude. Pumped up. That's the plan, man. I'm gonna get this camera out. I gotta go home and cook some steaks. I'm starving.